Welcome back to another video. In this video, I just want us to share some thoughts on marriage and divorces. Me and my buddy, we was having a conversation about this, and at well, I'll be 30. I'll be 30 years old in October. So I'm gonna say, as a 30-year-old, I did not even know that women um automatically are obligated to get 50% of what a man owns. I won't be sharing the audio messages, but I just want to touch on some um different uh subject matter in regards to that, because I didn't know. I don't too much care about the system like that. Of course, a lot of people say I should know that, but the way how I think now, like, I don't really too much be focused on that. I'm trying to let stuff go anyway. So whatever woman I marry, and it's on paper, she ain't gonna be able to have nothing. Cause I'm trying to detach from everything of this world. And it's like a cycle, because the system programs a woman to want a man that's mostly rich or has things. You see what I'm saying? And it was some things that he brought to my attention that I didn't know, and I appreciate. Such as, like, okay, they get 50%, and okay, let's say I have this land, she would get like a percentage of that land. And see, that's why I'm trying to let that stuff go. Not to keep her from uh not to keep my potential wife from attaining that thing, but it just being in the know that women are selfish. And this is what he said to me, and backed it up with certain evidence, such as, when women get their first $1 million, you never heard a woman say, I'm gonna buy my mom a house. And see, a man isn't selfish because he's looking out for the woman. Yet you've never seen a woman, the life bringer, ever say, I'm going to buy my mother a house. That was a man saying. You see what I'm saying? And I agree with that. I never heard a woman say that. Instead, women are so programmed, especially so-called black women, in my case, because that's all who I prefer. Even though, I'm attracted to all races of people, but of course I prefer to stay in my own spectrum. Just to put that out there. But yeah. Um, what I about to say? I lost track of thought. Okay, the woman get 50%, right? Because he also was talking about the divorce rate. Okay, the divorce rate is so high, right? If this was my logic that I had told him, and like I said, as long as you get what I'm saying, we good. Okay, if the divorce rate is so high, right, and the women get 50% of what a man owns, whether he be broke or rich, tell me why women are still broke. You see what I'm saying? If they have everything, all these benefits and perks, you see what I'm saying? Why aren't they as successful as the men? You see what I'm saying? The only well, I ain't gonna say that, but this is just one little example. Like, all these women getting 50% of what a man owns, but all they're buying is stuff related to beauty. You see what I'm saying? That was one main thing that I had brought up to him, and I wanted to make this public, because for one, I want to know why. And why do women have to be so selfish like that? Like, he brought up good points, such as men are the ones who are the first ones to give back, like, such as charity. Men are the ones to have excess resources and stuff like that. And then when the woman divorces him or the man divorces her, she still get 50%, and yet They don't got 50% of what the dude owned, yet what are they doing with it? You see what I'm saying? All those resources that the man had, what is the female doing with it? Buying beauty products, getting surgeries, um, cashing out at salon, what you call it, salon parlors, whatever you call them. And it's like, bro, how does that benefit a family? Like, having all of these beauty products, you see what I'm saying? Like, they so programmed. It's like they at a point of, at the point of no return. Cause I'm trying to learn the woman's nature. I just want to know why women are like that, or is that just a myth or a statistic or a stereotype? What got me was when he said that women have never said, "I'm gonna buy my mom a house." That's crazy. Women have the most favor of the so-called white man in this system, yet they're not as successful as so-called men. That's crazy. Cause like I said, and that's one reason why I don't want to get married on paper. And I was telling my homie, cause there are many reasons why men don't want to be married. It's not that okay, and one of them is being, involved with your finances. Which I told y'all, money don't mean nothing, but they program the women to think that, the man has to have a lot of money and all of that. If I was to say I don't want to be married, it's not because I'm afraid of commitment, because I want commitment. I'm looking for commitment, but I'm not finna get with no woman who's coming in my life for some money and what I have, such as assets. And like I said, the women ain't really doing nothing productive or constructive with the assets that they acquire from these men. If they did, or if they were, you would see that reflected in society. So that makes me question the nature of women. So just I might be all over the place or whatnot, but I'm just sharing my thoughts. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing being structured or nothing like that. I'm just sharing my thoughts. It is what it is. This is just how I feel. This is what I'm thinking right now. And of course, my thoughts might change over time or whatnot, but this is how how I think right now. So yeah, I just want to know, how can a woman take 50% of what a man doesn't have? Also, I want to say that to me, marriage should not be marriage should not be dependent upon a sheet of paper or a document. Marriage should be spiritual. But like he was saying, the system has already, they pretty much have won the women over by having them programmed to only accept a man who is willing to be married on paper. What else? Another thought that I had, but like I was saying, he said, what he said, cause I like to go down the wormhole a lot with these certain topics, and he was saying how women don't think of the stuff that I bring to the light. And that was okay, like I said, if the divorce rate is so high, right, and all these women are buying nothing but beauty products and stuff like that, don't y'all realize that that's all that stuff is gonna do is melt? And he said that women aren't even thinking like that. They just thinking about getting the beauty products. They not thinking about it melting in the sun. Well, I'm here to shed that light and or share that secret or whatnot. Um, so y'all can know. Like, why are you buying beauty products out of the 50% of the assets that you got from your ex-husband? Like, I don't get it. Cause that's what most women are doing. Like, the beauty industry is like probably in the top 3 brackets in the industry that's high, that's highly paid or whatnot, has the most influence on the women. Beauty. Hell, men too, because you got women, men turning into women, women turning to men. All that stuff is involved with beauty, the beauty spell. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have that I want to talk about and share. Regardless of what people think about how I think, I don't care. Think what you want to think, believe what you want to believe. This is me. And I just wanted to put that out there. So yeah, why is why is the divorce rate so high in America, yet the success rate isn't reflecting? Because if y'all so-called women, in particular black women, if y'all acquiring 50% of these men's assets and all of this stuff, what y'all doing with it? How y'all still struggling if you got 50% of what your ex-husband had, and 9 times out of 10 you married the man on paper to have access to his assets? But either way, it's all around dumbness and lostness and confusion, because the women don't know no better and the men don't know no better. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I appreciate y'all for listening up until this point of the video. Yeah, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.